gonna get into. I don't really know exactly what I want to start playing, but I'm definitely gonna be playing a few games and trying to stream a little bit more. I know I've been very inconsistent with it, and yes, I am a little bit under the weather, but that's alright. They have shoot house and shipment 24/7 now. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with shipment. Had a decent amount of success with shipment, so we'll give her a shot and see where that goes. But I don't know. So, and if you do hear me sniffling quite a bit, yeah, it's because I've been dealing with a little bit of sinuses the past few days, which is okay. I mean, everyone deals with them. Just a little sniffly. Oh. Ooh. Alright. I will most likely be running either the MP5, the P90, or the M13. They're all good setups. Hello, and thank you for joining the live stream. Go on ahead and drop a comment down below telling me what you think I should run, or if there's any suggestions of what you want to see, or any different weapons that you might want me to take a look at. Let me know down in the comments below. That's definitely going to help me out a little bit. I'm also looking at possibly getting a face cam soon, and maybe a little bit of a green screen to go up behind me, and setting up a little bit of a something, I don't know. I just got clapped there real quick, that's alright. And hit marker. Oh, okay. Sniping again in that back corner. Yep. Alright. Let's try a little bit different of an approach. I'm getting clapped by the same dude over and over and over. What is going on here? Good lord, thanks for running into me, teammate. I want to know you're worthless. Okay, apparently bullets don't do damage. Nice little triple kill there, going ahead and reload all the weapons. Gonna loop around this way. He still doesn't see me. Grab that and get my bloodthirsty. I'm trying to slow down the way I'm playing a little bit, playing on the edges. I normally get a little bit higher of a kill streak doing that, and a lot of the times I ended up needing the higher ones because I'm trying to raise my KD, but because I have so many kills and deaths, more deaths, I'm going to have to get a ton more kills, and it's going to be really hard to see any improvement in there, but it's coming up slowly. That I'm not super happy about, but gotta take what you get. Don't know why I missed like 30 of those shots really quick. That I don't know what really happened, but nice little double real quick. Went ahead and get my stim out. Thank you, teammate, for running right in front of me, blocking all of my bullets and stopping the kill. Dude over here at the right shield on my team needs to legitimately just stop. That'd be the best for him in all honesty. Nice little double there. Got 20 kills. I'm gonna try to improve on that a little bit. Alright. Welcome. Come around this way. For that. That incredibly overpowered stun. That's bullcrap.
10 seconds, get ready.
This dude. And then I spawn right there. That's freaking lovely.
Okay, hardpoint's moving.
He's running a sniper and a P90. I didn't care I got killed. I got that C4 kill. That's all I really cared about there. And got RPG. That's another. Love to see it. Moment. Where's dude with the shotgun at? I'm sorry, but I'm not a huge fan of shotguns in this game at all. Especially when you run them playing this game. Or this mode at least. You push way too hard. It's almost guaranteed to kill. So it just kinda aggravates me. It's almost like a, I know it's not a pay to win, but it's kinda like a pay to win type deal, it feels like. And there, the C4 didn't blow up, so I didn't get anything from it. See, like right there, the dude's just double tapping, getting kills for essentially free. Right there, I'll spawn. Finally get my kill from that. A little bit of the move there on him. Nothing fancy. Can't get around anything there. That was just screwed. There's guy with the shotgun again. There was no real good way for me to go. Guy with the shotgun again. I'm gonna go back through this stream and watch and see how many times I got killed by that stupid shotgun. See, like right there, he was essentially dead and was able to turn the kill around because of the shotgun. I kind of want to petition the way the shotguns are formatted in this game because they're way too overpowered. Like, yeah, I understand you have to be a little bit closer to get the kills, but some of them were like straight snipers at one point in time, and now if people are willing to put in the dedication to them, some of them are one-shot kill like snipers still. So it's just, I'd love to see more SMG, AR kind of gameplay, and you don't see that because people are too scared to get away from what everyone says are good, which are the shotguns, because they've been around, I guess. I don't know. But you see a lot of people using shotguns, and a lot using, honestly, SMGs too, but I'd like to see more of the SMG and AR style setup ran a little bit more, and it's just not really being ran.
Our window's closing.
I mean, I'm now looking through the feed and seeing a little bit more of the AR, SMG, some of the snipers, shotgun, me, VTOL. It's definitely gonna be a large thing in kills really quickly. Oh, okay, hello all of them, but hey look, shotgun. Scar. P90. VTOL.
30 seconds. Out of time. Move. Enemies taking the hard
Of course, shotgun.
That's the hard point. Enemies taking the hard point.
P90 honestly isn't bad. It's my favorite weapon for a long time. I ended up getting it gold and calling it the ray gun.
Hard point contested. Enemy care package inbound. Hard point secured.
I think I'm about to switch up to shoot house
Stand by.
and honestly see if I can get a few more kills, maybe using, thinking about, I ended up getting one of the, didn't even go positive, that's okay, but I did end up picking up one of the, I think it was called, excuse me, it was a golden AK in the store. I did like the way it looked. I haven't really used the AK a whole lot, but I did end up picking it up. It is right here, a golden dragon. I did end up picking it up. I don't know how exactly it plays. I've never really seen it played, heard about it being used and played, so I'm gonna try it out here. I know I've seen a decent amount of people using AK here and it do fairly okay. But if we go and look at my KD real quick, it's a 0.85. Just to kind of reference, I have 9503 for my kills to 11,239 deaths. I would love to turn it around a little bit, make it a little bit better, but I do average, 12 kills a game. If I filter through and go to my PlayStation friends, one of the big people that I compete with a lot is Tyler DeFool. By the way, I would definitely suggest you guys going to check him out. I will add a comment about him in the description below. But Tyler DeFool has really helped me with my game anyways. And he's honestly just a nice person to talk to. He's got a little bit of a temper, but at the same time it's Tyler. So I would definitely suggest talking to Tyler. He's very fun, very cool to be around. I honestly wouldn't trade having him as a friend for the world. He's one of my best buddies, always has been. Him and I, yes, have had our differences, but at the same time we understand how to work together. He has helped me start to create what is Blur Gaming. He is a co-founder as well as I. So if you guys are interested in anything about Blur Gaming, definitely hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can find us, and talk to us about Blur Gaming. We would love to talk to you about it. We'd love to recruit some people. But definitely just let us know a little bit, you know? You gotta talk to us, give us your gamer tags, whatever. If you're on Xbox, you can give us your Modern Warfare accounts information, and we can add you through Modern Warfare. Don't know what really happened there, but playing more like an SMG player and I need to slow down a little bit. But he's obviously the better player and obviously who I would go to for advice. But
Allied UAV overhead.
I can give some advice in some areas, not very much advice over everything, but I can give some advice. This thing has a lot of recoil. But I have noticed about this game with the weapons is all of the high damage weapons, like super high damage, with 2-3 tap potentials, have a ton of recoil, which I like a lot. But at the same time, I have noticed that if you grind with it and put up, see, shotgun again, stupid shotguns. If you put up with the weapons that have a lot of damage output but have that pretty excessive recoil, you can kind of bring the recoil down a little bit, not make it amazing, but you can make it very manageable to where you can take your longer shots with it or whatever you may have. But I think I might switch up here in a few to maybe the M13. It plays so much more like an SMG. It has that range to reach out and pick up a few. So I do like that a lot. And I'm thinking about going back to it. I also have noticed over the past few days that the MP5 has been buffed again. The MP5 is, in my opinion, kind of controversial, just due to how many times it's been buffed and nerfed and buffed and nerfed. And honestly, in my opinion, if you put it in the time to get all the way up to getting the 10mm rounds, it is a great weapon to use. But at the same time, for people who don't put in all that work, they're not as good, but they still do damage. However, if you are looking for a rather high output SMG, I have found to be one of my favorites is the MP7. I ran it for a long time. Alright, I am going to switch up to the M13. I really like the way it plays, has a very fast ADS speed, doesn't have a ton of ammo with it, but I can definitely play a little bit more to my playstyle with the reach out and touch them from the other aspect. I don't know why I like playing it so aggressive, I just do. I like being on the move, I like being fast and from point to point. But at the same time, I do like the little bit slower precision shooting, because if you go back and watch some of my other streams, you'll notice that I did snipe and used the Kar 98 for a long time and got fairly decent with it, and then kind of went back and forth using the P90, the MP7, MP5, some ARs. Steal that kill just for funsies. Yes, I did just say funsies. I did end up with 9 kills, which is not the best at all. Good stuff for the last kill. I did go positive though. I did end up with a 1.29 KD, which is not great. Not terrible, but not great. I guess I can go over some of the class setups. Here's a ROM 7 Ram 7. I saw it on YouTube. Haven't used it a ton. I've used it in 1 or 2 games and noticed it did work really well. But, excuse me, wasn't in my wheelhouse or playstyle. Kar 98 if I want to go back to my roots. I used the awesome and incredible Kilo for a long time. One of my faves. Uzi, still working on trying it out. There's the class setup on it if you want. Tyler DeFool actually helped me with the setup. Not gonna lie, I can't claim it. Him and I both kind of worked on it and figured out some kinks. Sniper setup, thank you to Tyler. I will definitely admit that Tyler is really good at setting up weapons. He's put a lot of time into this game, understands how all the attachments work, and really gets it. The MP5, him and I set up. The MP7, him and I set up. My ray gun I built and he really liked. The M13 is my spin, excuse me, on one of his. So I changed a few things off of his to mine to fit my playstyle a little bit better, but we do have a very similar playstyle. The running gun, don't stay at one point for long. Flank and get around as fast as physically possible. That's bad for me. I missed a ton of my shots. I can only blame myself for that. I should not have ever allowed that to happen, and did. So I'm going to run the same flank route. And there I'm dealing with the same, really holding down that point. So I'm going to get shot with the crossbow again. Also, in my opinion, crossbow, I used it a few times, wasn't my favorite at all. You have to be a crack shot to wield it well. I also want to put out there, I understand why C4 was so heavily used for a long time now. I've put it on A class and fell in absolute love with it, and kind of been running it almost ever since. That irritates me, especially because I really can't keep up with how much the Mark II and all that changes. There's been a ton, an absolute ton of changes to all the weapons. I got stuck, I guess. I got stuck with an arrow. Shows you how much I use the crossbow. However, COD and Infinity Ward are working so hard on trying to perfect the crossbow and really work on the crossbow. And props to them, they're trying to add another aspect into the game. I am in love with that fact. But at the same time, there is a lot of we need to take into the perspective of, hey, what about some of these guys that have played the game for a while, don't really know, can't really keep up with all of this and all of that, because has been a lot of updates with weapon balancing and weapons changing and just gonna kind of patrol back hill for a little bit, make sure we have this held down fairly well. Really just make sure we continue to hold A. I'm getting shot from somewhere.
We're holding two.
Enemy near Main Street.
there are multiple people back sniping again. Run my normal little loop. Hold up here for a second.
Enemy UAV on.
This team is really good about staying grouped up and staying together. Being able to pick off a few key people. I think I'm going to switch to this setup. I don't know why I feel like using it, but I do. Oh, okay. For some reason I was thinking the teammate had gotten a kill there. But it was pretty obvious that he had not. I'm not as good of a quick scoper per se as I have been or even really want to be, but at the same time I try. This is definitely a setup that I really like. Thank you, Tyler, by the way. Very glad that you built it for me. As dude runs right past me. The kilo is definitely back up to where it was, so I think I might try running that next game. I'm gonna see if I can pull out a positive game here. Okay. Hard scope in that corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. And unfortunately, I did get that kill. We got a good trade. Gonna have to push this a little bit harder than I want. The saying of "hey, you need an alpha" kind of tells me that it's gonna be pretty open and free up here. I also don't like how... okay, he was using an Odin the entire time. I was trying to figure out if he had switched from the Odin over or what.
Assist your team at Charlie. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Hostiles at Charlie.
That honestly probably helped my KD quite a bit. Really don't think I should have been allowed to despawn there. That's another thing I'd really like to take up with Infinity Ward is spawns in this. I feel like there should be a decent amount more places for spawns to occur while having all of the aggressive pushing like on a smaller map like this. If there are people right over there, have a spawn outside of A point or B point or C point. Just give us a little bit to kind of use and move. Also, one thing that I would definitely suggest having for this game, anytime you play or want to honestly be able to run to the full effect, is a squad of people to run with. That, I can't tell you what happened, but anytime I play with Tyler, we normally play with one or two more other guys and have a good time. We talk, we go through everything that has happened, and we honestly run really as a unit, run together in a group of three. It's a lot harder to take down 3 people than it is 1. It's also a lot harder to get the jump on more people than 1. So that's why I always tend to really like to run with him. And anytime you see me play with Tyler, you will see me almost exclusively be around him. Not only because he's a good player by himself, but also because it's harder to kill 5 people that are in a group than one
dominating.
person.
Alpha secure.
It takes more bullets, takes more damage, takes more everything really. So that is definitely that's definitely why I tend to run with more guys, because I'll clump up with them. I'll use really my same attack method.
Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back.
Love how he could just jump over that with no effect. I want to point that out there. It is a proximity mine. Anything within proximity of should be set off.
Enemy UAV overhead.
It was not.
Enemy cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Friendly counter UAV active. Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyout. Enemy VTOL in the AO.
That was a pretty nasty little clip there. I did notice when I was watching from my spawn, there are a lot of people pushing A. So I'm gonna go on ahead, find this corner back here real quick, drop down, pull my cruise missile out. Notice dude killed me, so was gonna get my revenge until someone else stole the kill. A little depressing, but it's whatever. Probably gonna dump about 100 rounds into this. It is now down. We are most likely going to... Yeah, there's no way we're going to win. We're taking an L on this game, unfortunately.
UAV entering the AO.
But that is okay. I think we might have went positive. I hope we did. But it is definitely something that I'm going to try to look at a little bit. Is really just working on going positive. I did go positive there, but only by 3 kills, so that means I only have 3 less kills to get according to deaths. It's gonna be a little bit rougher, there's no doubt about it, but gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta deal with what you gotta deal with. Right now I'm just going over camos real quick, looking, checking. I do kind of like that. I'm gonna try that scope out. That optic, I guess you would say. Optic reticle? Don't really know. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is called reticle, I'm sorry. I would really like to see a game where there's a little bit more movement. There was a lot of, sniping and camping with that game, and I have a feeling like with this game it's going to only get worse, so I am going to go on ahead and pull out the sniper class to start off, just to kind of take a peek immediately and then if I notice there's a lot more movement externally or on the rush routes, because you have 3 main rush routes, you've got the left side, the right side, and center. And it used to be the center as the big rush point.
We have our first target. Move out.
Did end up being able to get first blood off, but it does sound like the rush routes on the sides are going to be a little bit more highly used. I am just going to kind of mount here real quick. I do hear teammates dying. Don't know why I didn't switch up there, but I didn't. Able to pick that kill up.
HQ, we've lost the lead. HQ contested. We're disabling the HQ. Friendly care package inbound.
I am going to go on ahead and take this opportunity real quick to go on ahead and switch up. I am going to go back to the M13. I feel like it's just going to be the better go for me. Yes, I did get my first kill of the game with the sniper, but I only have 2 kills and I have basically the same amount of deaths.
New location ID.
Shotgun on this map, it's a very bold decision. I'd like to say I kind of like that here. It's showing you have confidence in your abilities. But I feel like there should be a few more little regulations on some of the games. Like if people want to run shotguns at shipment, there should be an entire playlist of shipment with shotguns, where everyone's allowed to run shotguns, and whenever shipment is without shotguns, I feel like there'd be a few more people be a lot more open to it. Granted, I still love shipment. Shipment is still a fun map for me, but it would be a little bit more playable, in my opinion, if we took shotguns completely out of that equation, or completely in that equation but only to an extent. So that's kind of where I am on that. I mean, I know it's not going to happen. I wish it would, because it would really be helpful for me. I would find myself going to shipment a lot more. I do have to say though, away from, I do really like shipment still. I really enjoy playing that. It's really fun for me. But at the same time, shotguns will ruin it for me.
HQ is green. Get a move on. Get over there.
I also think with Hardpoint shouldn't be able to be pre-capped as hard like that, because that gave us absolutely no time to react to. All we could do was try to fight and get it back, and we obviously couldn't. Shotgun there, gonna annoy me. Shotguns in general annoy me in this game. That shouldn't have happened either, but it's gonna, just to make sure I get the cap assist points that I didn't get anyways. I don't understand. I was on you first. I had more rounds on target.
UAV overhead.
That is the biggest screw you
Cruise missile
in this
incoming.
game to me. That, I feel, was just straight targeting. You know, I'm that good, right? I'm really not.
Enemy VTOL
I've got a
inbound.
negative KD. I'm not someone to worry about.
Fury's
Low
online.
key. See, and that is something else that I have a problem with. Is like you see, they already have gotten THQ, meaning we still have to fight our way into a game. Trophy system there, making it no fun, but they've made like an impenetrable fortress before we can even get the opportunity to get in. So I feel like there should be adjustments made to where that isn't available, because now they also have that VTOL out, which they had it before, yes, but now they're making it even less fun to play, because now I know no matter where I go, trying to get that objective is going to be a death. And there's nothing I can do about that. So that destroys my KD, if you couldn't put two and two together. So it's something that will annoy me for the longest time, is that wasn't
Down, regroup.
looked at.
Okay, get ready to move. Enemy care package inbound.
Because now we're going to take an L, we're going to get shut out, have nowhere near the capability of bringing it back, and that's just unfortunately the way it's going to be. And my KD is going to suffer, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Other than back out of the game and take the L, which I'm gonna have to take anyways. I am gonna do that. My KD was suffering too badly. If I go back and look, I can't, but I know I didn't go positive. But yeah, if there's anyone in the chat and they want to see something played or anything, let me know. Would love to jump into some games for you guys. Alright, I'm just gonna throw a few of those that I wouldn't mind playing in the mix and see where that takes us. Sorry for the yawning so much. I wish I had a little bit more energy, but I've been dealing with some stuff. We're gonna get kill confirm at Hackney Yard. This map has a few good sniping points that I probably won't end up going to because it is a KC match. I will probably end up running, I might pull out the ROM 7. I'm probably going to end up running the M13. You know what, I'll try the ROM 7 right now. Give it a shot for the first, let's say, 5 lives. If I like it, I'll keep running it. If I don't, I'll change it up. And just see. But if I can tell, I'm obviously going to go positive with the ROM 7 and have success. Awesome. If I'm not, I'm going to change up. I'm not blaming the gun. I'm blaming the lack of my skill with the gun. Just because of me not knowing it, me not knowing its recoil patterns, anything, me not knowing the play style of the weapon.
Kill confirmed.
It appears so far to be a fairly accurate, straightforward weapon.
Confirmed.
I did just see somebody running there. I'll grab the assist real quick. Okay, that's teammate.
Changing mags.
I got movement.
Okay. So if you guys couldn't tell from that, they were pretty hard mounted up over here in this area. Just gonna kinda huck that over. Get flashed and royally screwed. So now mid is being capped. It has been capped by them. There is no going or whatever. It has been taken over. Got that kill picked up. Noticed he's running that way. Take that one. Grab that one.
We've taken the lead.
That was a bad spot for me. I should have jumped down but didn't. I didn't recognize what was happening fast enough, which is okay. Hello. Got wrecked real quick. That's Kilo. Like I said, that was my go-to for a long time.
Confirmed.
There's the reasoning behind it. I heard footsteps over there.
I'm taking fire.
Quick little double.
Kill confirmed.
Going ahead and stem. Peek the corner. I watched that happen. I honestly really like the ROM 7. It's not bad. Not my original go-to playstyle, but definitely could make a few minor changes to fit it. It's fun. I really like it. That I wasn't paying enough attention, but it honestly is decent. It's very accurate. It's got range. It's got a ton of stopping power. Good night. It does have the single fire option too, so I could tap it. There, I think I was getting shot at from 2 different angles.
Enemy at the center.
I was shooting at that one who ended up getting the kill, but there was also somebody else off to his left and his right. Did watch dude run. I will get the assist there. I would always want more. Did also watch dude over here. Grab that one with a small little burst. Stole the kill. Sorry, buddy. However, I need to pad these stats. Accuracy was not there at all. I did get 2 of those there, so there's that.
Enemy UAV
But
overhead.
let me know down in the comments below if you want me to go through all 13 of the class setups I have and play every game with them. Play a game with one of them
Enemy's halfway there. Step it up.
and either go positive or not. I mean, I honestly think it'd be a little fun. I can almost guarantee a rage, but sounds like it would be fun for the first little bit at least. Because if I would not have at least attempted anything, I wouldn't have even noticed the ROM 7. And I honestly really like it. I've got 15 kills with that. I think I'm like 15 and 10 with it right now. Maybe 15 and 14. I don't really know. I'm fairly certain I'm positive, but I'm not 100%.
Online.
That was bullcrap.
Enemy at the office.
M13. is still one of my go-tos. Ow. The M4, I feel like it's kind of died down a little bit, if I'm being 100% honest. I haven't seen it ran as much. So I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, earlier on, if you would have downloaded this like a few months ago, that's all you would have probably ever seen. Because legitimately everybody and their mother ran it. I'm gonna come around real quick, pick up those tags and those tags. Hook her down really quickly. I don't think any of these guys noticed that I got up here. Able to get the drop on him. That is a teammate. Where am I getting shot at from? I am reloading. Got a nice little double there. Not bad at all. I probably should not have jumped from that point yet, but I did. I did end up getting 2 kills out of it, so that is a very risky move. I would not suggest it, but I did it. I do a lot of randomness while I play. Honestly, I play games to just kind of relax. But at the same time, I am stupid while I play. I mean, yes, I like streaming and sharing with others my success and failures and excuse me. But I still also really like having the kind of goof off and have fun, because you can't be serious 24/7. That's, in my opinion, no way to really truly live. But just me. It's something that I don't personally like. I mean, I have had to do it before, but would love to avoid if at all possible. That is a dude running an M4A1 with the 9mm rounds. You can go screw yourself, my guy. Okay, where, why, and how? That is something that I will never fully understand either. Is pistols and all this damage scales. I don't really think the pistol should have gotten kills like that, but it obviously did.
Objective failed. Report for debrief.
Stream is almost at an hour, so I think I might end up getting off here just for a little bit. I might stream a lot later with Tyler, but right there I went 24-19. That is 5 positive. It's not bad. It's obviously not great. Like, I have seen a lot of people drop a ton better games, but let me know down in the comments below. Excuse me. If you want to see me run a game with each setup, I went positive with this setup, so really quickly I'm gonna go into the rename and see if it will allow me to put a positive symbol with it. That is a class I made off YouTube. This is a class that I made with Tyler. Tyler and I kind of built it. We don't know if we like it or not. I might switch it up for the Mark II. I haven't decided just yet, but I have read that a lot. I did end up getting this. I don't know how much I love it. Honestly, I kind of don't. Yeah, this is what I was running earlier, and I'm going to put that back. It is the first barrel you end up unlocking the Singard, I'm going to say Singard Arms 16.6 inch SOCOM barrel, the GI Mini Reflex, the stippled grip tape, the 100 round drum magazine, and the Commander foregrip. I'm pretty sure it's max level. I'm getting ready to find out. Yes, it is. Got all the skulls done for it. What is this? With no attachments. That's gonna suck. Kills shortly after reloading, so I might switch to a smaller mag. Got all of those done. Mounted kills. Got all of those. All of those. I need to get 17 more crouch kills. Oh, what are these? Hipfire kills. I need a few more. And long shots. But there is that one. So I went positive with that one. I'm going to end up running that sometime. I'll probably run it later if I get on with Tyler. This I will definitely run. I definitely will do some changes to it, but I'm 95% sure I'll go positive with it. The Uzi. Uzi's a fun one I built with Tyler. A little bit of fun with it. We both kind of tweaked each other's designs, and I've found we still are working on it. We don't really want to say this is our setup on it yet, but it is definitely being worked on. The AX50 and the Kilo 141 setup, Tyler made, absolutely incredible. I do believe I did went positive with this, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna go back through the stream and check, and next stream it'll have the positive sign with it or negative sign. This is one of my favorite setups in the world. I absolutely love the MP5. Tyler ended up calling it Y because he played with it. He saw what was on it and said, "Why is it built like this?" and then ran it, and he honestly loved it. But I originally had the monolithic suppressor on it. He wasn't a huge fan of it, so he said, "What if we run the Subsonic integral suppressor?" So we can give it a shot. We ran the GI Mini Reflex, the classic straight line stock, the 10mm 30 round magazine, and the operator foregrip. You do also unlock the 10mm rounds when you unlock the Sand Snake. I don't remember exactly where it was that you unlock it, but I do remember you get it through that. Here is one of the gold weapons I have. It's the second gold weapon I have, the MP7. This is Tyler's setup. Actually, I think I made one small change to it. The FSS Recon, no stock, stippled grip tape, 60 round mag, and Commander foregrip with obvious gold. I'm gonna come through and check this out real quick. I'm going ahead and create this really quickly. Here's my second gold weapon, one that I am so insanely proud of. It is the P90. We used the Forged Tack Retribution barrel. For the longest time, I did run the the FSS 10.6 inch barrel, but I decided to change it up and go with the Forged Tack Retribution whenever I was trying for long shots. The GI Mini Reflex, the Force Comb CQB stock, stippled grip tape, and stippled grip tape. It's honestly one of my favorite setups for this weapon. I have obviously ran it a lot. This one is gold. Sorry, excuse me again. But it is definitely something that I had to really work for. It took a lot of grinding, but it was one of the fun ones. And I really liked it. That is my personal setup on it, and that is why I called it the ray gun, because I think it just absolutely melts. Here is another setup that Tyler and I built, and it is the M13. We both really kind of designed it. He was a little bit more the lead on it, but I definitely had an opinion on it. He is the one that I definitely will give the credit to for the idea to build it, because he was the one that had suggested it, because he had ran it before and I really hadn't. But I will go over that real quick. As of right now, I think it is changing because we obviously do not have it max leveled. It is the breacher device, breacher device, I'm sorry. The Tempest Mini Barrel, the GI Mini Reflex, stipple grip tape, and Commander foregrip. If you guys haven't noticed, a lot of our favorite optic is the GI Mini. It's very fun to play with. Also, if you are looking to see what the max level for your weapon is, go down to Skulls and it will show you item unlock at 69, weapon rank 69. So this weapon has 69 levels. I am not even halfway through this gun yet, but I am still in love with it and I really like it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Also, I found it really funny that Heavy Hitter melees produce greater stun on target. Didn't realize that. I thought it was around damage. Didn't really notice that. And then the Golden Dragon. Don't really know why I have it exactly. I did buy it because I thought it was awesome. But I don't know. I don't know at all. So leave a comment down below and tell me what you do and don't want to see with this. If you do want to watch me play every single one of these classes in a game, I definitely will. Also, comment down below and let me know if you want to see me and Tyler 1v1. I do like playing Tyler because he challenges my skill and helps me improve every single time I play him. Also, after the live streams or whatever, he always talks to me off stream about different things that I can do to improve my game. So if you guys want to hear some of that too, definitely leave a comment down below telling me, because he's the guy that I always turn to kind of give me a little bit of guidance there. He is very smart with this game. He works his butt off, but at the same time he is very good at this game. He helped guide me to where I am now in the game. I'm obviously not great, but I'm not going negative anymore. I obviously spend a lot of time talking about him because I truly back him, but we are still looking at building Blur Gaming. Him and I both rep it. I mean, it's in front of our names, Blur. It's on both of our Instagrams. We're about to make a Facebook page for it. But it is definitely something that we have devoted a ton of time to. because we're recruiting, we're talking to people, and we're honestly trying our best to build it. So if you do want to hear what he says and hear what he talks about, let me know down in the comments below, because I might record some of that and have it put on YouTube, just to where some people can hear his advice, because he has done a lot to help me. So he has definitely been there for me, and hearing that advice might give you a little bit of a look into what playing with Blur Gaming can include, because we do believe that if you want to join us and want to play with us, improvement is always going to come, but constructive criticism is definitely what we like the best. I'm also going to come over and look at, going to come into combat record and look at weapons and see what I've used the most, not used the most. The X16 pistol I haven't used a bunch. M19, probably the most used pistol. 50 GS, Desert Eagle is what everyone calls it. 14 kills, 11 kills with, 53 kills with the 1911. 357, I have 81 kills. The MP5, almost 1,000 kills with it. The PP19 Bison, 400 kills, almost 5. The AUG, basically 300 kills. The P90 is my most used weapon. I have a .85 KD with it. I have a trash accuracy with it, but I have almost 1,500 kills with it. The MP7 is up there as well with 1,109. Once again, bad accuracy. KD is almost a 1.0 with it, with both of them having around, well, MP7 has basically 225 headshots, and the P90 has basically 300. The Uzi hasn't been my favorite, but I'm still working on it. About 250 kills. Riot Shield, I've used it apparently twice. Combat Knife, 7 kills with it. The M4A1, ooh boy, definitely used it quite a bit back in the day whenever it first dropped, but it kind of weaned off for me. It wasn't my go-to after a while, as you can tell. The P90 was. So the AK-47, I have a perfectly even KD with it. That is awkward. I've never seen that, but hey, guess we can keep her going. The Odin, I really liked the Odin for a little bit. Maybe might start playing that again. With almost 100 kills. The FR556, almost a 1.0 KD right there, guys. It was very, very nice using it. I probably will go back. I have a 0.79 KD with the M13, 275 kills essentially to 345 deaths. Accuracy isn't the greatest, but it's there. The Kilo 141, I have a .93 KD with it. It is very fun to use. I really liked it. The FAL, not played much with it. The Scar, never really got good with it. The ROM 7, I'm getting better with, and I liked it. RPG, got a little bit over a .5 KD. I've never really used this other than to shoot a few of the boy, kill streaks down. Never even picked up the Joker. or that. EBR, I absolutely hate. It disgusts me. Kar 98, my favorite out of the marksman rifles in my opinion, even though for some reason I've used the Mark II more. AX50 is my go-to sniper rifle. I almost have a positive KD with it. Definitely will work towards that. Dragunov, hated. HDR, wasn't my favorite. Crossbow, didn't like, but I'm thinking about building a different setup and trying to run it again. And here we go into a few shotguns. I absolutely hate them. The R9-0 I have only used in gunfight. Origin 12 also only used in gunfight. The 725 I did use for a while it was broken, and now that it's not broken, I don't really like shotguns. I never really liked it in the beginning, but because it was broken and everyone was using it, I jumped on the bandwagon. The Model 680, I use it in gunfight. LMG is also only used in gunfight. The M91, PKM, SA87, the MG34, and the Holger 26. Holger 26 I have used in 2 games and absolutely didn't like it. Just wasn't my cup of tea. If we look at the grenades, lethals, my most used is a Simtek. Out of 430 uses, I have 42 kills. Claymore, 87 uses, 16 kills. C4, 96 uses, so 23 kills. Molotov, 22 uses, 0 kills. Simtex, 1,026 uses to 180 kills. 108 kills, 80, yep. Throwing knives, 110 uses to 34 kills. Proximity mines, 88 uses to 25 kills. And thermite, 2 uses, no kills. Flash grenade, tax, my most used is a stim, which doesn't surprise me at all. I have not used a gas grenade, I have not used a heartbeat monitor sensor, or a snapshot grenade. I don't know what that does. Not at all. I might have to go look at that real quick. Just kind of looking over, there are a ton of these that I haven't really used, but if you want to know, I normally run a UAV, a cruise missile, that's a cluster strike cruise missile. As you can tell, I'm obviously pretty accurate with it, apparently, and either have a chopper gunner or a white phosphorus. Pretty sure it's a chopper gunner. There's some of the game modes. My most used field upgrade is a munitions box. Apparently I use it a lot. I mean, I forget it's there a lot. A lot. But yeah, so let me know down in the comments below what you want to see. Sorry that I am not streaming very long today, but unfortunately I'm not feeling the greatest, and honestly kind of want to hang out with Tyler a little bit when he gets on. So just drop a comment down below and tell me what you want me to play in the next game. I really appreciate all you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel and hit me up for more content. If you want to know anything about Blur Gaming, let me know down in the comments below. I will give you my Instagram handle or my Snapchat or any other way to get a hold of me to where you can talk to me a little bit about Blur Gaming and see if that's a move you would like to make. See you guys next time, and I really hope you guys have a great